Yeah.
Good to hear to yourself and your listeners.
Is the disappointment of Sunday still simmering a bit because Wednesday was called off?
Yeah, if you like, yeah. But listen, we've been on a decent run. I'm disappointed that we didn't get anything out of the game and perform to the standards that we've been setting of lately. But I'm fine with them. You know, we're on to the next game, and yeah, it's a bit disappointing that we didn't play yesterday. But it was going to be a tough one yesterday, and it would have been a hectic programme. You know, looking on it with the weather, how heavy the pitches are, I think it might do us a favour. I know we've missed out on a game, but I think long term, you know, I didn't want to be picking up a couple of little strains or injuries yesterday. So as long as we get something against Chesterfield, I'll be happy, man.
You nearly used the word bullied on Sunday, and I think people could see why. But that's been a rarity this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's been a big rarity. I think what we've been good at is being competitive of late and really getting about teams, but also with our football as well. And we found the right blend. We didn't find it Saturday. We didn't play quickly enough, but we also didn't win enough second balls. And sometimes against teams like that, you've got to roll your sleeves up. And not that we didn't, but we just didn't do it as well as we have been of late.
So Chesterfield obviously are at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
Will they give you a bit more chance because they will play a bit more?
I don't know about that. They certainly won't be as defensive minded and as time wasting as Mansfield were. I'm pretty sure about that. They'll come and play their normal game. I would imagine they're at the top for a reason because that's what they do. They've got some quality players. We know that. But we're in far better form than we were when we went up there, even earlier in the season. But earlier in the season, I don't think it has any bearing on it. We're a different team. We're playing much better, and hopefully we can set about them like we have done of late.
I think they've got the tightest defence in the division, and that's one of the reasons why they're at the top.
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. And, you know, they've got lots of attacking players. You know, I can list them. They got, you know, people would list their strikers and their attacking midfield players. But as you say, they've got one of the best defensive records in the league, and I think that's the sign of a good team who can get promotion. So we know the task ahead of us is going to be tough, but we'll give it our best shot.
Do you collectively believe that you can pick up another run now, even though you're playing one of the top sides?
Yeah, definitely. We have no fear of anyone in this league. There's no one that's anything a lot better than anyone else. So it's quite a tight league, competitive league, and if we play the way that we know we can, then yeah, we've got no one to fear. Having
been at Shrewsbury when they went up, do you think the league is a similar standard this year, or do you think there's more of a split in quality between the teams?
No, I think it's a similar quality. I think you look at teams near the bottom and teams near the top, I don't think there is that much difference, just a little bit more quality in the top teams. But no, I don't think there's that much difference. Every game's a fight, every game's a battle, and I just think if we stamp our authority on the game and start playing football, then we can beat anyone.
In terms of your loan, I think it's up after this weekend. Has Mark or has Graham Turner spoken to you about what might happen?
No, I haven't spoken to anyone yet. We'll just wait for them to speak, obviously, and then if I get asked, then we'll see what happens.
From your point of view, presumably playing regularly is the key point, whether it's at Shrewsbury or here?
Yeah, definitely. If obviously the gaff wants back at Shrewsbury to play, then obviously I'm happy to go back there and play. If not, then I want to stay here and play regularly. That's the main thing for me. I'm 21 years old, and that was the reason for coming here, that I wanted to play regularly, so hopefully I can get there, whichever club it's at.
I said to the other day, I've had a couple of phone calls about a couple of mine, and like I say, we might have to be reactive rather than, and we've got targets, myself and Neil and my staff, but you know, realistically, do I think I'm going to get them? Not unless I get something out. So I've been told that from upstairs from the chairman. So I want to keep the group that I've got. If I can't, for any reason, then I have to make sure that we strengthen in the right areas at the right time. I think that the squad's done really well over the last couple of months in particular, and I don't want any disruption. I don't want any problems in securing people, but I also don't want any gaps in the squad. So it's important that, you know, if we do get out, that we do make sure that that particular player or that particular position is replaced.